Welcome back. It's so good to have you with us on Afternoon Express today as we're exploring so many delicious flavors. And boy, do I wish you were in the loft with us today just to experience the smells that are already coming from Clem's pan. It is smelling super delicious. And you've already got started on our Ratatouille-inspired, what are we making? Frittatas.
Frittata. So what I've done is I've added the red onion to the pan and I've added the salt already. What that does, it actually helps draw the liquid out of the onions and helps them cook beautifully soft, juicy and delicious and sweet.
We're exploring delicious flavors today on the show. Yesterday everyone was so inspired by the different varieties of salads that you were making and incorporating health into the daily diet. I think this is what this recipe is also trying to do in some way. Get as many vegetables as you can into something that is very simple to make and easy to make that's going to keep your family full with nutrition.
It is.
That doesn't sound sexy.
And also, well, the good thing is that it's a great way to get kids to eat, not just kids, let's be honest, some adults don't eat vegetables, okay?
Yeah.
It's a great way to get people eating vegetables. This combines a lot of other flavors and creates a whole wholesome symphony of an amazing dish. So you don't bite into it and go, oh my goodness, that's a brinjal. You kind of get a mixture of everything, which plays really well in this dish. So talking about brinjal, that's what I added to the pan. So brinjal's really great. I don't think we eat enough of it. I love it. Got an amazing texture, and I think that's what kind of maybe amazing.
It's meaty. So those who are maybe vegetarian and stuff would love to incorporate brinjal into the diet because it is quite a meaty vegetable. It's got a tough outer skin, so it's good for the rough edges. It's got a lot of flavor into it, and it goes with a lot of other things. So you can incorporate it into a lot of other stuff, which I think is great. And it's also one of my favorite vegetables purely because of the fact that it has so many different names.
Yes, go through them, all of them.
I don't even know all of them. It's like brinjal, aubergine, melanzane, eggplant. What else?
The list is never ending. There's so many.
I think that's about all that I know.
The point is, it's really, really delicious. We should all be eating it.
Yeah.
So, next, I got some baby marrow, also called zucchini.
Zucchini.
You know, all these names, so cool. That goes into the pan. And like similar to yesterday, it's about incorporating all these vegetables which have different textures. You don't want to overcook everything, so it turns to mush, because that way you're losing the character of the vegetables that you're cooking.
So that's also why you are dry grilling a lot of this stuff, is because of the fact that a lot of people would just steam it or whatever else, bake it in the oven. This is a nice way to really just crisp the outside, get that flavor of the charred outsides, but at the same time keep all the nutrients on the inside. So that's cool.
That's so true.
Seal
and then,
it all in.
Obviously, some red pepper goes in. And Dan, can you pass me the thyme?
Here we go. Let me just
didn't see that coming. Dan, the cheese is over here.
Thyme. Okay.
You can put your Frolex down. It's okay.
I'll put that in the pocket. What do you want? Also the cheese.
A little bit of thyme goes in. You can hang on to that.
Okay,
a little bit of thyme goes in, and that again, adding herbs to food is a great way to add flavor without adding all sauces.
And thyme was such a key ingredient in yesterday's recipe. Honestly, that it adds such an aromatic flavor to these dishes, and it's so subtle. It's not one of those ones that you feel is overpowering your dish when you bite into it.
And it's so amazing. Like I've tried to get through all my emails today. It's been crazy because so many of the viewers
I was going to say a joke about thyme.
Yesterday's recipe, because yesterday's recipe, like I didn't know. So Africa is just like, oh my word, vegetables,
let me guess.
Love it.
Yeah, and let me guess, you didn't have enough time to respond to all of them.
No, I did. I've been working down.
Time.
Time.
Sure, Clem, you're slow today. It's only like it's like Tuesday.
I wasn't sure it was worthy of the law.
Gosh.
I don't know.
What's next?
Dan. So what you can do, yes, garlic. Love garlic. Garlic's also a massive
aromatic
way to add a lot of flavor to a dish. And so what I'm going to need you to do is whip up some eggs.
Cool. Is this the basics of a ratatouille anyways? All those flavors you're throwing in there?
What we've got right here now is a ratatouille that's busy happening. But now we're going to turn it into a frittata. So what's really great about eggs is they're inexpensive and an amazing source of protein.
Yeah. More than that, though, obviously it's got a lot of other nutrients inside of it. Think about it, though. An egg itself was designed to give nutrition to baby chickens, right? And so they need as much nutrition as they can get. So it's crammed into the little tiny size of that egg yolk inside. And that's what they used to eat. So it's filled with nutrients, not only the proteins.
Yeah, can I have this as well? There you go. So yeah, like eggs are amazing. It's a superfood. So have eggs, I say every day. Go for it.
Great way to summarize my deeply elaborate statement.
Yeah, you are like
eggs are amazing.
And then all I've come to is like, it's a superfood. It's done. Yeah. It's done.
Okay.
And the world is currently going to superfood trend, so we're loving all the
salt and pepper, nothing? All the flavors in there?
What I've done is I've seasoned the onions in the beginning already. You're going to season it again on top. That's totally fine. What I need from you now, Dan, is actually pass me the cheese. Cool. Let me explain what goes on. So,
mozzarella.
This goes to the oven now and bakes. So you cook in the bottom, and now it's going to cook from the top as well. The last few minutes, sprinkle over the mozzarella, just like that. And it's going to melt the cheese, become super delicious and amazing. And it's going to look like that guy on the end that we have over there.
Should I bring it into us, or
you can bring it to me, please.
I think that would be nice. There we go.
So in our big mixing bowl, actually, you can pop it right over here for me. I like serving it in the pan.
Thanks for telling me that it was very warm, Clem. I appreciate your love and support in this kitchen. Fingers are now burnt and I've got no more. Well, I guess I can't get caught by the cops. I've got no fingerprints.
There we go. True. So all I do is adding some tomatoes, some dill goes in there, some lemon zest as well. And then, Dan, if you can pass me some extra virgin olive oil. I've got some sherry vinegar going in here. If you don't have that, try some red wine vinegar. It's totally fine.
Say when?
That's when. Cool. Give it all a mix. And this fragrant topping just goes on. And you are so winning right now.
So that's adding all the zestiness to the cooked, baked flavors of the inside dish itself. So you want to add some freshness to the other flavors. Dynamics, important for a dish. And just like that, you've got an all-day recipe. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner basically sorted. It's super, super yum. I had a little sneak peek of one of the tastes, so make sure that you guys go and get the details on this recipe. And it is so simple, Clem.
It is.
It's so simple. You SMS the keyword egg to 33650. Remember that SMS will cost you R1.50, but your free SMSs do not apply for those. But all the details will come to your mobile device, a link to the recipe, shopping lists, etc. So this could be the dish that you could be making. But SMS it as soon as you can. And if you want to get a little insight into some of the steps, maybe you missed a little bit of it, you just tuned in, here's a quick recap on how to make your frittata with ratatouille-inspired flavors.